Hey guys, as you can see, I'm not in my normal room. I'm actually at Josh's apartment right now. But I kind of want to make this video just because there's some changes and some things that I've been meaning to tell the subscribers on our channel, just like the fans, and just I just want to talk about some things because I don't think I've ever kind of like been kind of open like this on the channel about what goes on in my life and what goes into making these videos and just what goes into this channel. And it's like, um, so I'm currently moving right now, and we're in the process of moving, and it's gonna take a little, like, it's gonna take some concentration and focus on that to make sure it gets all done, because I'm kind of like in a tough spot right now, but I'll make it through. But I'm trying to focus all my attention on that right now because I'm gonna move to a better place and better environment. I become kind of obsessed with this channel sometimes, where I just don't understand my limits or even my process of making videos and how I effectively use my time and everything. I kind of get overwhelmed, and so that's why I'm just kind of just focusing on the move. And there's going to be like kind of like a hiatus for BTG videos, and I want to apologize for that, but I need to get the priorities in straight, you know. But that's one of the reasons why I want to make this video, is to tell you guys that I'm gonna be away. I don't really have a definitive time where I'm gonna start making videos. But if you've been like a fan of the channel, you see I've kind of like had ups and downs where I don't make videos. But the main thing I just want you guys is just to understand what's going on right now, at least why I'm doing it this time. And that makes me want to talk about something else that I've kind of been avoiding talking about on the channel, or kind of like personally on, for everyone that's a fan to know about, is that I've always dealt with depression. I've always dealt with along just really bad moments of bouts of just depression where I just don't feel happy. I just don't feel confident. I don't feel successful. I don't feel just anything that would give me a drive to make content and stuff. And so there's been times on the BTG channel where it's just I've made like huge amounts of like time in between where I didn't make videos. I was like on a little hiatus back then too, but I never really explained why I do it. It's just because sometimes with these videos, it's like you'll be making them, you'll be creating them, doing it the way you want to. And I'm not saying I put a like extreme amount of work in my videos. I put some work, like I put a good amount of work, but I don't do anything extreme. But I do get the feeling that like when I release it to everyone, sometimes I feel like it's cool. Like some videos get really popular and, you know, get a good amount of views. And I'm not saying like they get like millions of views, but they get like, you know, 1,000 or 100, and I'm actually really happy when that happens. But then there's sometimes where they get 5 and 10, and you're kind of wondering, did I do a good job? And that's sometimes that kind of hits me, or if like no one comments, it just kind of feels like it's like it's nothing on your guys' part or any of the fans' part. I get this emotional block where I think it's my fault. And so I think like I didn't make the content good enough, or I think I didn't do the right thing. And so there's been times where I just kind of like I've had depression, kind of like where I've been overwhelmed in my personal life, and then I try to do, you know, the online thing and releasing content to you guys, and then sometimes I don't feel like I'm good enough in that respect, and it just kind of builds up, and I just kind of disappear and kind of do what I usually do, is just kind of lock myself out to the world. And like I've never talked about it. It's just kind of my own way of dealing with things. And these past few, like, I don't know, not few, but like past 6 or 7 months has been probably the hardest for me, even though I've been making content recently. I remember right after Game On Expo, which was the gaming convention that I went to with the whole crew, and we did a panel, our first panel, which was amazing, and we had so many people turn out, and it was crazy. And I remember I wanted to just go full force and I wanted to make videos for everybody. I wanted to do more Dark Souls content because, you know, I started this channel around Dark Souls content, but I'm not like, I didn't want to make it a majority Dark Souls content because this is a group effort and everyone just doesn't like Dark Souls. They like a bunch of other games and I like a bunch of other games. So it's like I wanted to make a variety of content, but I wanted to make all types of content. I wanted to create more like the Sino Gaming where we do blindfold things, and that's what we did at the panel. And I wanted to do all that stuff, but I just got into this really bad depression right after because I didn't feel like I was doing good enough, and I was also dealing with a lot of struggles in my personal life because I just moved to a new job, and it was like kind of like I was trying to focus on that. And then about, I would say, a month before we went to the Game On Expo, I actually had a really traumatizing event happen to me where I got robbed at gunpoint and I actually had like everything stolen from me. And I don't know, I've never really talked about that or any personal things like that in my life, but I had that, and it was extremely horrifying and depressing, and I was traumatized by that event, and I didn't know how to feel or what to do. So it was just kind of like I kind of internalized, and I actually became physically ill from just that. Like I have like now PTSD when I'm around bad environments, and so this kind of event and everything kind of like stunted my creativity. Like I don't know, something pushed me to at least get Game On Expo done, which happened a month later, and get everything settled. But after everything was said and done, I was just extremely like shooken up and depressed about that. And still this day, I still don't feel like even safe in my own house doing it because I'm still around that area where I got robbed, and I don't even feel like making videos sometimes. It's just I haven't been in a good mindset and a good place, and I just have been struggling with that, and I've been struggling with just trying to think of new ways to make content because sometimes I feel like I don't get enough feedback sometimes. And I'm not saying that's like bad for on you guys, it's just I don't know sometimes what to make because a lot of the content is like majority mine and like my ideas, but it's like I really want to hear the fans' feedback, you know, because you guys are awesome. Like the comments that I've received, you know, with any helpful like things that we've done on the channel, just blows me away every time. And all the people that I've kind of like been introduced through this channel is amazing too, and it blows me away. Like JP Styles 85 and Grimster Gaming, and so many other people. Just like it's really cool meeting these people. And Sean Price, who was a guy I met through my Guilty Gear video. It's really cool meeting people that you would never thought you would meet. But it's just I've been dealing with these problems and this mentality and all this stuff, and it's been a really big challenge for me to make stuff for you guys and still kind of keep positive about it. Because like in my personal life, I try to stay positive, I try to stay happy, but things just beat me down, and then I just don't feel, I feel overwhelmed, or I just don't know what to do. I even try to do like maybe some outside things, and I started a podcast with a friend, and called the Every Other Podcast, and we've been doing that, but still like I feel overwhelmed. And so I'm just kind of like telling you guys and just kind of reaching out to you guys just to let you know that like I'm probably not going to be making videos on this channel just because of all these things that I'm kind of dealing with. I've always had battle with depression. I've had like, you know, suicidal moments. I've had all these bad things, everything you can think of. And I've just kind of been surviving and dealing with it. And, you know, I've gone to professional help and it's helped a lot. It's just, but still you got to deal with your emotions when they come about, and you got to deal with the problems that you're faced with when they happen, and find your own way of dealing with it. And I've just been in that kind of moment where I'm in my life where I just need to figure out what's going and what I need to do. I'm not saying like, you know, I'm going to end the channel or anything. I really me and the whole crew are planning to do BTG at Game On Expo 2018. So that's happening. I just don't know when the videos will start before that. Because I want to make cool in the content. We want to just do really cool things, and we want to hear your opinions and things good or bad. It's all good feedback. And and just like I like doing giveaways. Like when I do giveaways, they're like none of this is given to me by any companies. It's all out of my pocket because I want to see you guys happy. I want to see cool. I want to meet cool people, and I want to see them happy and enjoying the things that like I enjoy, which is like, you know, video games and stuff. And it's really fun when I can do giveaways and people are like jumping in and happy and excited, or they're just really liking our videos or anything like that. And that's why me and my friends did it. Like that's why the whole BTG crew did it. You know, Jared, Loyal, Refsun, Josh, and me, Nesto. If you didn't know my name, Nesto, Trigger Stifey. That's the way I like doing it, you know? And that's just what I wanted to talk about, was just that feeling of like what I'm going through, just the problems and issues that I have. But yeah, guys, like I wanted to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you for like watching our videos. Thank you for looking at any of our stuff, because that just blows me away. That anybody would like anything that I spend time on. That just always amazes me. No matter if it's 1 view, 2 views, or if someone like watched it for a minute and turned it off, that just still blows me away that you watched it for a second, you know? I want to do a lot of stuff. I still want to finish my Dark Souls series that I made. The Souls of the Dark. I restarted it. I still want to finish that. I want to make more See No Gaming because we have really good ideas, and that's just a fun series. I want to just do a great panel on like at Game On Expo 2018. I want to meet everybody. I want to talk with them, you know, join, you know, like stuff like talking about games. I just want to have a good time, and I just want the group to be like there with you guys, you know, because this is really cool, like to just be having a channel and just expressing how we feel about video games and having fun with it, you know. I still want to do streaming and show you all the cool games that I got that like most people don't really play online and stuff. It's just, that's the thing I want to do. I want to make BTG more involved in everyone. There's so many cool communities around like the area, it's a group effort, you know. And so I just wanted to make this video talking about that, just because I don't ever, I guess, communicate with you guys about my personal life. Just kind of come and make videos. And I always kind of thought that it was just, you guys wouldn't care. Like, it didn't matter. Like, you know, as long as I shot out a video or something, maybe you guys would look at it, you know? Maybe like get 5 or 10 views, you know, make your day. But yeah, that's just kind of like where I'm at. I want to make cool stuff. I want to keep on having people on the channel, you know. We're small, but that doesn't matter. It's just 1, 2, 20,000 doesn't matter. Just the fact that anybody is enjoying any of our content is just awesome to us. So I just wanted to be a little bit more transparent about my life and my problems, just so you guys understand where I'm coming from, and hoping that like you guys can understand, like, you know, where I'm coming from. Because like, I don't think I've ever talked about this on the channel, but BTG or like Blank Trigger, people always wonder what Blank Trigger stands for, or it sounds weird. It sounds like it's like, do you play a lot of gun video games? I'm like, nah, not really. Don't play any Call of Duties that much. But it's like Blank Trigger came from the idea that the word blank means anything, you know. It can be, you have a blank slate. And trigger means that it causes something, you know, affects something triggers something to cause something in effect. And so blank trigger basically means that you guys can do anything to cause something good or something, whatever you want to happen, you know. That's what blank trigger stands for. It stands for something, just to do something, you know. And that's kind of like where we started. It's just, our first video is just us playing Silver Surfer and trying to beat it and record it in my bedroom because we watched Angry Video Game Nerd, and we wanted to just see if we could beat Silver Surfer. Yeah, so that's kind of where I want to be at. But yeah, so I don't know. I'm just rambling on at this point. Yeah, guys, I just wanted you to know where I'm coming from. So I hope you like this video, and I hope you'll stick around, and I hope there's more awesome stuff for you down the way from us. So from me, Jared, Loyal, Josh, everybody in the group, we want to say just thank you for watching our stuff, and thank you for sticking around. So this is Trigger Strifey saying see you guys later, and stay triggered.